What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into Late Tubes. Today's video, we're going to be doing an NBA Would You Rather. This is a blind react for me and you guys. I only read the first question. I would assume most of these are pretty good. Shout out to Braden Steele for creating this. It looks like it's a little bit old, 420 days. But if any of the players are on different teams, like I said, I haven't read any of these. If anyone's on different teams or anything like that, we'll just go. What I want you guys to do for this video, the whole reason I'm making this is just kind of as an interactive experience. I'd like for you guys to go, and if you don't disagree or you do disagree, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. And also you can see all of these have an A or a B. So if you guys would like, I would love to see if you guys would all just leave in the comments. You don't have to do all 10 of them, but maybe one that you really liked or thought was interesting and just leave your A or B. Without further ado, let's get started with this first one. Would you rather get Steph Curry's shooting and range or Kyrie's handles and layups? Now, this one to me, at first, I was kind of thinking it's going to be a little bit hard. But honestly, I'm going to have to go with Steph Curry's shooting. Kyrie Irving is a true one of one and a basketball savant when it comes to just, if you ask me now or in 20 years or in 50 years, if I'm still alive, I will tell you that Kyrie Irving is the greatest ball handler of all time, no sus, and that he just, without a doubt, is just leagues better and more poised and more talented than everyone. And I would honestly say the gap between Kyrie Irving and the next best ball handler might be a little bit bigger than Steph Curry and the next best shooter. But as for right now, I have to go with Steph Curry's shooting and range. I mean, he's literally the GOAT three-pointer. For a long time, I was pretty adamant about not saying that. I always would say Ray Allen or Klay Thompson had a prettier shot, but yearly, nightly, weekly, it doesn't matter. Curry just proves to all of us that he is the GOAT shooter. Now this next one, would you rather have Jason, oh, he's a Boston fan, you guys can see right here, so it's his @ is literally Jalen and Jason's GOAT. So let's see what this one says. Have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown or Luka Doncic? To me, this is a no-brainer. You guys see what the Celtics are doing in the Eastern Conference. We're not going to spend too much time on this. They got the best record in the league. And Luka, he looks so disgruntled in Dallas. This one, to me, I'm going with A. It's a no-brainer. Number 3, would you rather have Giannis's current athleticism and frame or peak Shaq strength? Now, that is an interesting one because obviously in his prime, Shaq was the most unstoppable force, the most dominant player the league may have ever seen. However, Giannis has that athletic ability and frame paired with the mindset and motor. It's just unstoppable to me. I mean, he has been compared and dubbed as today's Superman a few times. Obviously, that Superman title has been passed around a few times, from Shaq to Dwight Howard to now even Giannis, some people say. I'm going to have to go, though, with Shaq's strength. While Shaq's prime is not nearly as long as Giannis's, and, you know, Giannis is the Greek freak for a reason, I just have to go with Shaq. If you could be that strong to where you can dunk on people and push them on the ground and no one can even step to you or do anything, that's just a whole nother league of bully ball. Next one, number 4. Now, this is an interesting one. Would you rather have prime Dennis Rodman or prime Draymond Green? So I guess what this question is asking is, would you rather have someone who plays 10 out of 10 defense every night and is constantly rebounding and fighting for everything, and you just know this is a guy you want to go to war with? Or would you rather have someone who's a great defender, a great facilitator, and also kind of has that you want to go to war with them? Like Draymond and Dennis are the perfect example of someone that you would love to play with but hate to play against. In my opinion, I'm going to go with Dennis Rodman. This one, to me, can go either way. I just feel like Draymond, for some and maybe if we're talking about like 2015 Draymond, I would take Draymond because he was low-key kind of a better shooter back then. I don't know what's happened since, but today's league, it's just, I think Dennis would really dominate the glass, and that's something that a lot of people need is front court play. And Draymond, while he does have the playoff success, and he really is, in my eyes, an underrated talent, I'm still going to have to go with Dennis Rodman. Number 5, would you rather be the worst player on a great team or the best player on a bad team? So pretty much, would you rather be the 13th man or would you rather be Luka Doncic? To me, I'll take the worst player on a great team just because while maybe I'm not stuffing the stat sheet and boasting incredible, social media presence, you see a lot of these 12th, 13th, 14th men on the rosters just having the time of their life. You know, you're still traveling around the whole world and, well, I guess all of America, the United States, and you're making great memories. You're watching great players, and you get to just be around and be in that atmosphere, a winning culture. I feel like that's something that would be such an amazing experience. Now we're going to go to number 6. Would you rather be the fastest NBA player ever or the strongest NBA player ever? Now, I did say I would take Shaq's strength earlier, but I'm going to have to, for this one, go with the fastest player ever. I feel like that's such a flex. We all fell in love watching Derrick Rose or John Wall, or now kids and, you know, young fans or newcomers to basketball are falling in love with Ja Morant. And De'Aaron Fox, I can't forget to name Swipe, but like it's just electric to watch someone grab the ball on one end of the court and then in 3 dribbles just teleport to the other half. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me on that one, but I'm going to go with the fastest player. Now, number 7, would you rather have Ben Simmons take a free throw to save your life or have Steph dunk in a game to save your life? Now, I've seen Steph a couple times slip on dunks and honestly almost hurt himself on dunks. But Ben Simmons at the free throw line, man, come on. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to go with B, Steph dunking in a game. I mean, he's low-key got some bunnies. I know Steve Kerr, you know, grinds his teeth every single time Steph goes up because he's, you know, getting up there in age and he's getting more injury-prone. And obviously at the beginning of his career, he had glass ankles. But I am not going to trust Ben on the free throw line, even though he might be like a 60 or 70% shooter still. I can't rock with that. And coming down to 8, we're almost at the end here. Would you rather win a 3-point shootout or a dunk contest? For me, this one's very easy. Give me the dunk contest win ever. I do not have bunnies. If I could jump out the gym and make people freak out and say, it's over, and I could see the 10s pop up, that feeling would be electrifying. I know, you know, maybe draining all 5 balls in a money rack or putting up a 30 or, you know, a 32 even, or just some crazy score in the 3-point contest would be insane. But I think we can all agree winning the dunk contest would be awesome. And number 9, would you rather dunk on Hakeem Olajuwon or block Michael Jordan? Now this is a crazy one because we're talking about dunking on the greatest or arguably the greatest if you think Bill Russell's the greatest defender of all time. You know, one of the greatest defensive bigs of all time, or blocking the GOAT. That's right. If you guys don't know, I do think Michael Jordan's the GOAT. So I'm just going to have to, for that reason, go with blocking Michael Jordan. If we're talking about blocking him on like a fadeaway or something, that would just be so iconic. We'd see that clip get reran for years and years and years to come. And now, last but not least, would you rather be the first player to dunk from the... Hold on, am I reading this right? From the 3-point line or the first player to record a quintuple double? Oh my gosh, this is a hard one. I've seen a lot of Instagram gurus and a lot of Instagram basketball content creators like attempt to dunk from the 3-point line, and I haven't seen anyone come close. But a quintuple double, like that would be like you would have double-digit points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Damn, this is a hard one. I'm honestly going to go with the second option, a quintuple double. That would be insane. Every single year you would see yourself on every single media page that, 1 year ago today, Late Hoops recorded a quintuple double. 2 years ago today, Late Hoops, you know, like we would never hear the end of that. Granted, you'd probably never hear the end of dunking from the 3-point line, but if you guys have made it this far and haven't decided which one you're going to comment, please let me know in the comments below. Which one of these 2 options would you rather do? If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you sticking through for some content that's not really normal. I just threw up a poll talking about the if you guys want to see me post more recaps. I'm going to try to get one of those out for you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.